With Elegoo's latest Black Friday month sale, I decided to take the plunge. I think I'm ready to do some resin printing. I was a little nervous about it a few years ago when I first got into 3D printing, but I've heard a lot of good things. There's a lot of good videos about this. I'm not going to do a total deep dive into how this box smells or what it tastes like. I'm just going to show you my first initial impressions. First impressions are good. There is a Fragile sticker on it. They had a really good deal, and I think I got this printer for under $390. I'm not sure. I think it was a little bit cheaper than that. Maybe it was about $390. And then I got the air purifier to go with it. I heard some people say it's useless. I heard some people say you got to have it. It depends on the setup. I have a ventilation door. Okay, I'm in my garage, obviously, and I can just open up the garage and let things out. But I heard some people say you got to have this, so I'm just going to try it out, but it is a little bit pricey. I think it's 120 or something I got it for, or 110. I'm not sure. That's a lot, but I'm just going to try it out. Keep it proprietary, keep it Elegoo. We'll see how it goes. So this is the standard resin they sent to me. That was included in the bundle. I thought the bundle was a pretty good deal. They got some different options. I got this with the brand new curing all-in-one station, the something V3 Plus. I don't know. It's going to be on the way. So I can't really print yet because I need to have that UV curing station. So I'm just going to wait, I'm not really in a big rush. I need to make some sculpts to be able to do this. So let's go ahead and open it up. It is getting cold. So I got this thing just in time for the cold. And actually, I kind of want to see how it holds up in the cold. Some people say all you got to do is hit the resin tray, the resin, whatever it's called, with a heat gun or something like that, and then it's fine all night. And they've printed in near freezing temperatures. We're gonna see how it goes. The packing looks amazing. I mean, just look at that. I think it looks great. Yeah, that's a good choice. All right, here's the user manual. I will definitely be looking at this. Resin printing seems a little bit more involved than normal FDM printing, but I'm very excited. The one thing I am going to upgrade, I'm just going to get a handle on Amazon and something that like suction cups onto the outside here. I heard that's one of the gripes people had with it not having a handle. Whatever. People complain about a lot of little things, and I usually don't. I don't know. Things don't bug me. Okay, so you can tell I'm in the US. Look at all these options. What in the hell? Is that India? Is that Arkansas? Australia? Australia, you got nothing to plug in. What is that? Can somebody explain this to me? Japan? I've been there. I don't remember what it looked like. It looked different than Korea. All right, cool. So this is the power line. Awesome. Now, you get straight into the meat and potatoes. Okay, it's already assembled. You don't have to put it together. Boom, video done. This looks pretty cool. Now, the trick is to get it out without breaking it, right? Now, I'm on a pretty sturdy desk here, and I'm just gonna carefully push this stuff out of the way and slide this forward. It comes out real easily.
3 hours later.
I only had one beer, so. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything. I think that was the easiest thing I've ever unboxed. Look how big it is. Holy shit. Look at that. Elegoo. That's awesome, man. This is the only other thing. It's like the power. What is this? Oh, this is the bib. The resin bib for the. Yeah. I heard you definitely need this. Boom. Bam. Wow. I am shocked. I am so shocked at how easy that was. My goodness. That was so easy. That was so easy. I am so surprised. I'm used to like putting together printers and kind of like getting the gantries just right, just eyeballing it and then having issues. This is awesome. It's just all put together for you. I think that was a smart choice. Okay, so they tied it on the bottom. If you are really nervous, I would suggest leaving the foam like on the table, or do this on a carpet or on your bed. But don't get jiggy with it. You get resin all over the place. All right, we have unboxed it. We have uncovered the mysteries of the Elegoo Saturn 4 Ultra. I am extremely excited that we have these kinds of technologies to come up with, you know, sculptures and designs, and we can print it out and share it with anybody in the world. This is crazy, man. If you think about it, we're in like the best time, all right? It's not always the easiest, but you know, it's the best. All right, so this is, I would say, okay, look, I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but I'm like, this is kind of heavy. I would say if you have noodle arms, this is probably going to be tough. It's going to be awkward. It's kind of like, it has a weird weight to it. Like, you know, it's obviously on the bottom. So it looks like some vent here. Computer unit is inside here. All right, I got a DC power line, the on-off switch, USB, and a Wi-Fi coaxial antenna plug thing. I've seen that on like drones and stuff. You've probably seen that before. All right, so let's get this bad boy back upright. Yes, I did misgender it. On purpose. Oh yeah. It just looks space aged, man. Look at this. So yeah, sorry for like the crappy lighting. I'm just really excited. And I needed to get this thing open because it had been here for about a week. So I needed to make sure everything was good. It looks good. Oh, there's a surprise. Holy. Ooh, okay, I didn't see that. That's why I did it real slow. So this toolkit was like in here. And then let's open it up, see what you get. A bunch of stuff. Yeah, you're gonna need some like dish gloves. So that is a nice gesture. You got the tools. The power adapter, AC to DC. Here's that antenna. You're probably very familiar with this if you do any like RC hobby stuff, right? I heard you have to scrape the tray, whatever it's called. You can be mad at me. Go ahead, sound off in the comments. Here's the tray that loves to scrape things, and they always provide them. I use these a lot around the house, actually. These are very useful. I love them. Here's a little... These look like paper funnels with screens, little filters in them. A little mask. However, I will not be using that. I will be using a full-on N95 mask and protective gloves, and I'll be using goggles too. I don't want to mess around, you know. I want to live a long time. So here's, this is cool. They got a little USB thing. I wonder, I like how it's yellow. You know, I'm not going to lose it. It'll stand out, you know, on the desk. And Elegoo Cheeto box, okay. This looks like a little marketing thing. I'm in the club, boys. So here's the actual build plate, all right? I love the way it looks. It looks so just, you know, modern and space age. I love that pattern. So I guess you remove it, and then I'm gonna remove it. Hopefully not like that iPhone unboxing video from many years ago. Wondering if I have to take... Okay. I like how they put this kind of snug, because this is a very important part. All right. Another piece to throw. It's very heavy, actually. Like I said, I'm no limp wrist noodle arm. This is pretty hefty. This is, you know, it weighs about as much as like a brick and a half, maybe 2 bricks. I'm gonna keep that on there just for now. It says, please press firmly. English is hard, especially when I can't see it. On the build plate when tightening the screws. Please remove the protective film before printing. All right, I'm gonna leave it on for now. All right, cool. So I guess that hooks on this way, up on here. Oh man, this feels like a freaking machine. It looks like it's nice and greased up on the Z screw. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here and secure it. Dang, I'm like excited, like really excited. So here's looks like the resin tank, the resin pool, and it shows that you only fill it about halfway. There's a little protective screen on the film on the bottom. So it has a little warning that says to be careful of, you know, leakage into the LCD screen. You don't want any resin getting in there, so it says don't put any pressure on it. I've heard some people say that they have leaked on accident. They touched something or they pressed on something and then it ended up leaking down in there. So I would be very careful, but if something happens, I would turn it off immediately and, you know, address the issue in the safest way possible. Again, they say you need to wear protective stuff when you're handling the resin, especially when it's wet. So, you know, just go about it in the smartest way possible. I'm not a medical professional. Please consult your doctor. And take this off. Man, I can't believe I have one of these. And it was so cheap. And it's gotten really good reviews. Like, I'm not a 3D printing channel. I guess you could say I'm primarily an art channel now. But this thing just looks so sick. Like, look at that. Can't wait to turn it on. But like I said, I have the resin curing and wash station on back order, or not back. I have it on pre-order, and it's going to be shipping out. They're expecting towards the end of this month, so towards Thanksgiving holiday or after that, you know, whatever. When it ships, it ships. I got it coming to me, so I'm going to be very excited. I am going to turn this on, and so these are my first impressions. You know, like, it's not a whole unboxing video for the Saturn 4 Ultra. These are my first impressions. I think it looks awesome. I mean, like, look how hefty this thing is. This is the heaviest printer I've ever had, but it is the best looking printer I've ever had. And so, I don't know if you're familiar, but this is where you can connect the Elegoo Mars Mate air purifier. The hose connects here on the back plate, or you can, you know, get your own and you can hook it up to the back here. So I'm gonna try out theirs and see how it goes, and I'm gonna include that in the following videos, so stay tuned. I was just excited to show you all, and I got it for such a steal. I mean, they're still doing the bundle sales, they're still doing the Black Friday thing. Definitely check it out, and if you miss it, you know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just, I was surprised that it was cheaper to buy it directly from them on their site than it is on Amazon, from their page on Amazon. And it actually makes sense because, you know, Amazon has to take a cut, so naturally it's going to be more expensive. So I'd rather buy it directly from them, and then if I have like warranty issues or anything like that, you know, I don't know how. I haven't had to really deal with too many warranty issues in my life with electronics, but from my airline experience, if you book a flight with the airline directly, they tend to really bend over backwards to make sure that you are taken care of, compared to if you booked it through, you know, like a booking site like Expedia or something like that. That's been my personal experience. So, you know, you do whatever you want. In the meantime, I'm going to go to bed because I'm very, very tired. Oh, there's the camera. There's a little AI camera. We'll see how that works. Again, everybody said really good things about this. This thing feels so solid. And I have confidence that this thing is going to produce some really, really nice looking prints. All right, so stay tuned for that. Until then, get creative. And if you need some ideas or some help in some of the techniques that I like to do, I do VR art and CAD design. I like to print it out on my 3D printers, and this will give you a little bit more resolution than the normal FDM style printers. Those are still great. Elegoo has those as well. Go check them out. I'll have links in the description to this video for all of this stuff, like always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. It's beer time.